everybody. I'm so excited to be here with you. It is so quiet and reflective today, Emily. It's so quiet. We're so quiet right now on here. There's no music. There's no dance party happening. We got to bring our own music. Got to make our own music.
Our own dance party.
Yeah, we don't have any music because we do not own the rights to music, and we are just playing it safe today until we research a couple quick things about playing music. So do we still have a theme song? Absolutely, 100% we do. And guess what? It's about not what you're doing now. It's about what in the world are the words of that song, Emily? Can you help me out?
It's Let's Go.
Let's go, right? Let's go. It's not about what you're doing.
It's about what you're doing.
So,
it's more fun when we sing anyway. So
very much what we're about. It's still totally our theme song, but we're just singing it in our head right now.
Yeah, we are. We're singing it in our head right now because
you guys bring the music. You guys bring the music. That's why.
That's why. Well, it is Sister Straight Talk. I'm Emily. You are my sister.
I'm Molly, and we are Be Better Together. So be here.
I swear, every time we do this, Molly, I'm on a different side from you, like the way that the tiles align. And so I get used to cheering you from one direction, and then it's
no, girl. You gotta be flexible like a gymnast. You gotta roll with it. That's what I tell my kids all the time. I'm like, everyone gotta roll with it, boy. You gotta roll with it.
You gotta roll with it. Cheers. No, cheers. Oh boy. Well,
what are you drinking? What are you drinking today?
From you guys, what is going on? I'm gonna pull up so I can see your comments from your beautiful faces. As always, we're doing a giveaway today for people who comment
for free. We don't do things for free. Oh no, you have got to comment to win it. Win it to comment. So let us know that you're here. I'm drinking some of my favorite coffee today. What are you drinking, Emily?
I'm drinking some tea, actually. Some tea this afternoon.
Refreshing. I like
a tea day. I just needed a little, it's a lemon ginger. So
lemon ginger, I like it.
So I just want a little tea.
Ginger tea for Emily. Just
as always, we want to know, what are you drinking today? It's kind of our thing. We like to know, what are people drinking? It's kind of our thing. We want to know. Maybe you're drinking some of your smart coffee. Maybe you're drinking some of your clean energy. Maybe you're drinking water, hydration. Super key, super critical. I'm drinking some tea. What are you drinking today? And Molly, what are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today? We're talking about some good stuff. We always like to bring easy steps for you, like easy things that you can implement.
Easy, basic stuff. Wait,
basic. Not stuff that you got to run out.
Plants could do it. It's so basic.
Exactly. Not something you got to run out and go to the grocery store and fill up your cart with a bunch of nonsense. We're talking practicality here on Sister Straight Talk. We're giving it to you straight. You don't need to overwhelm yourself. You don't need to spend a ton of money on a ton of things. You just need to start implementing some simple changes to get the results that you want. And I know that a lot of people want results involving weight loss and fitness. That's not everything that we're about here. We're all about transforming all three aspects of your inner health: your mind, your healing from the inside out transformation, your life transformation. We're all about those three pillars, okay? But today, and just the apropos kind of day going into the month of February here, a lot of people are thinking about, how their January went.
A lot of people are thinking, whoa, how did January
not only how did my January go, but where did it go?
I don't know about you, but in my world, I feel like everybody felt like January was a blur. Was January a blur for you? Drop it in the comments and let us know. Remember, guys, we're doing a giveaway today, as always, so you got to comment to enter. So drop it in the comments. Don't just watch. Contribute a little bit so we know you're here, and then we can help you win. Because giving is fun.
We would love that. We would love that so much. So yeah, so we're just like February, February, the month of love, the month of middle of winterness. Okay, we're like in the thick of it. So like, where are you at? How are you feeling about how you're feeling about your goals and about what you're looking for in life? And do you have some clarity on all of that? Because we're here to share some tips with you.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a lot of people that I was talking to and helping in January that were all set to attack their goals right after the holidays did nothing because January was a whirlwind. So if you feel like, whoa, can February be the new January?
Whoa. Totally.
February be the new January because I feel like January just whoosh so fast, then let's do it. And then for those of you guys that really attacked your goals in January, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're not stopping. It's a new month. Okay, back to old habits. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep trucking along.
We really are. We're gonna keep doing it. So Emily, we have 3 easy tips for weight loss goals to share today, and we have 3 easy tips for fitness. You don't have to be a fitness rock star. You don't have to, want to like look like one of those people who do the weightlifting competitions. We're just talking like being healthy and comfortable in your own skin and seeing some muscle definition, seeing some like, ooh, I could fit into my favorite jeans, like really just liking that. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to give it to you today for free, as always, because we love to share our knowledge with you all, fabulous people. So Emily, what is the first tip? What is tip number 1?
Oh my word, remember that nifty little banner that I did that I can do now? Well, I should totally do that. I should
totally do that.
Totally do that. Put it on the screen.
Guys, let us know that you're here. Let us know what your beverage of choice is for Sister Straight Talk, and let us know what if you liked our silent intro, our reflective silent intro today. Did you like that? Was that totally fun for you? I still feel like I'm warming up a bit. Do you still feel like you're warming up, Emily? Like without our music intro, it just was like, bam. Oh, okay. It's just me.
No, I feel great. I feel awesome.
Okay, she feels great. She feels great. She feels awesome. And she's going to share tip number 1 for 3 easy steps. Oh, of course you had to go right to I got to go to my deep freezer and empty some things out.
Go to your pantry, go to your deep freezer, because tip number 1 as a way to increase fat loss that anybody can do is to cut out processed foods. I'm going to tell you something that you probably already know, but I feel like these type of things we really need to talk about a lot, because if you look at the trajectory of kind of the obesity epidemic in the United States, it directly tracks with the production of processed foods. So when processed foods kind of became a thing, on the scene, let's make all of these hyper palatable foods, then all of a sudden the obesity metric increased as well. And so tip number 1, as an easy way anybody can do to increase fat loss and try to reach your goals or work towards reaching your goals, is to cut out processed foods. I'm going to give you a stat that will blow your mind.
Okay, type it in below, guys. Type in tip number 1. Type it out. I can't talk. Cut out processed foods.
Cut out processed foods. So there's something that processed foods manufacturers include intentionally, and it's when they process it, they design the food with hyperpalatability. Hyperpalatability is designed to promote the desire to eat more. So
ooh, this is fascinating. Value. I am typing it in the comments that I'm learning right now. I thought I knew what we were sharing today, and I don't even know all of it. I don't even know half of it. Yeah. Keep going, girl. Keep going.
So hyperpalatability is a thing that manufacturers actually put in. Who can spell hyperpalatability? Who can spell it?
Try. Hyper.
Spell it.
Palatability. Okay. Right. Totally.
Okay. So let me ask you this. If I said to you, Molly, if I said to you, you have to eat 4 to 5 potatoes, you might be excited about the first potato, but are you going to eat 4 to 5 plain, bland potatoes?
It's a pretty big commitment to the potato. It is.
I mean, that's a lot of potatoes.
Question. Am I allowed to put salt or butter on it?
No, I'm just talking about plain potato.
Just a plain potato. Can I deep fry it and make it a fry?
No, that's my whole point. Just answer the question.
I had to understand the parameters of the I don't think I would.
No, exactly. So you're not going to overeat carbohydrates like whole potatoes because you can only eat so much. You can't eat 4 to 5 of them. But Molly, if I were to say to you, eat this whole bag of potato chips, would you have a problem doing that?
Oh, and you know what else I wouldn't have a big problem doing? I just asked this on our group page this week, what your favorite type of French fry is. And I could easily go through the McDonald's drive-thru and get the whole thing of McDonald's French fries and eat.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like
you can eat thing after thing after thing of those McDonald's French fries, and you would not have a single issue doing it. And a bag of potato chips is about 4 to 5 potatoes.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. You're like, yeah, like duh, I know that. And then you're like, oh wow.
It was processing. The information was coming. And I was hearing what you were saying, girlfriend.
So think about it this way. You just overate. You ate 4 to 5, and potatoes are okay in moderation. Carbs are okay in moderation, but you do not need 4 to 5 potatoes at a time unless you're, running a marathon or something, and you're going to need a lot more than potatoes. But that's another conversation. So the hyperpalatability that is in the bag of potato chips causes you to overeat. And because of that, what's up, Scott? Because of that, guess what happens? People that eat processed foods end up consuming, on average, 500 additional calories a day. So if you're wondering why you can't stay on track with your goals, with your weight loss goals, think about the processed food you're eating and those calories, those little handfuls that we eat of those, oh my gosh, animal crackers. I'm obsessed with animal crackers. I'm obsessed with them. I would eat the whole tub at a time. If you're obsessed with that, I've posted about that before. People know about my animal cracker obsession. Yes. But you would not eat an entire tub of wheat. Okay. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't eat an entire tub of wheat. Flour. You wouldn't do that. Like, gross.
I wonder if back in the day, little 5-year-old lad running through the fields would ever just gorge on animal cracker wheat. That ever was a thing. That ever happened.
Oh my word. So because of that, you overeat and you don't even know you're doing it. You don't even know you're doing it. So if you're consuming about 500 extra calories a day that you don't even know you're consuming because it's processed foods and you're overeating without realizing it because of the hyper palatability of the foods, on average, you're increasing your weight by about a pound a week. So you're increasing about a pound a week. And that's where the weight is coming from. And you're like, I don't understand what I eat so well. I eat so well. And you're consuming all of these extra calories that you're not even realizing.
So true. I love that one. Who loves tip number 1? I mean, who loves it but doesn't love it, but kind of loves it. Kind of like is totally in love with it.
You know what we mean?
Yeah. If you know what I mean, you totally know what I mean.
I mean, when was the last time you overate a bag of potatoes just by themselves?
I mean, I go to the store. I go down to the store all the time, girl, and I just buy my bag a day for my potato addiction, too.
Right? It's not a thing. It's not a thing. And so really think of it this way, guys. It is not a weight loss problem. It's a weight off for the long-term problem, because it's not that diets don't work. Diets do work. losing weight in America is huge. Everybody wants to lose weight. There's a million diet plans. There's a million things to follow. Molly and I are all about long-term sustainability. We're all about creating healthy habits that promote long-term weight loss, because the weight loss industry is so huge in America, because it's get the weight off and then it comes back. Get the weight off and then it comes back. Because what you haven't done is you haven't created healthy, long-term, sustainable habits. What you have done is been restrictive, been overly restrictive, and then all of a sudden the diet is over and you go back to all of the things that you used to do.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Looking at you, Atkins.
You're looking at me?
I'm looking at you, keto diet. I'm looking at you, Atkins diet. Oh, she went there. She just said that.
Oh, what's up, Carol? Happy Friday Eve to you too. Oh my gosh, our friend, and our one of our business partners, Dee. She posted today. Oh my gosh, she was so funny. She posted today something. I can't remember the exact wording, but she's like, "Happy Friday, everyone. Make it a good one." I can't even tell you how many comments she got. I was like, wait, it's Friday? I thought it was Thursday. So many people. I laughed out loud reading the comment thread, Dee. I don't know if you're watching right now, but I laughed out loud reading that comment thread.
Oh, I got to go check that out. It sounds hilarious.
So we're all about long-term sustainability. So tip number 1, get rid of your processed foods. And here's the other thing to think of. If you have a tub of ice cream in the fridge and you're sitting on the couch on Friday night and you just have this craving that you just need that ice cream, really what your body is telling you is it needs more satiety. So it needs that feeling of fullness, but your craving is wanting ice cream. Are you going to choose the chicken breast in the fridge to eat, or are you going to choose the ice cream in the freezer to eat?
This isn't really about me. Let's ask our friends. What would you do?
This isn't really about me.
I mean, this is enough about me at this point.
Oh my God.
No, actually, all joking aside, I will share that since I started on this journey, okay, back it up. Before I started, back it up. Before I started on this journey, I could not survive my day without a piece of dark chocolate. It was like all I could live for. My girlfriend and I would actually talk about what do you wake up and get excited about? What do you live for when you can't have your chocolate at the end of every day because you just you're craving it, you need it. And I didn't love the way it made me feel necessarily, but I just needed that taste and that satisfaction because I was just sort of feeling a little during the day. I just needed something was missing. And I got to tell you, now that I've started my whole chocolate pudding journey, and I have a bar of dark chocolate sitting in my cupboard that I have not touched in over a year. And it's starting to get that white, you know how when chocolate starts turning, that white, it has that white on it now because I haven't touched it. It doesn't even occur to me to want it or to need it. And would you love to have that same kind of freedom too? Would you love to not be chained and addicted to a certain food every night to make you feel satisfied and happy? Is that a benefit that would appeal to you? Because if so, let's talk. Tip number 2, Emily, what's tip number 2?
Tip number 2, to increase your fat loss and achieve your fitness levels. What did we name today? What are we saying?
3 easy steps to increase fat loss and get fit.
Yes, that's right. Okay. We're going to hit your protein target because there is nothing more.
I knew we were going to get back again in the fridge. I knew we were going to get back to talking about that.
We are going to get back to talking about the fridge because if you have your ice cream in the freezer, you're going to eat it. But if you have to drive up to the store at 8:00 at night and get the ice cream, you're probably not going to do that. Let's be honest. And if you did do that, then that's on you. That's
you.
A lot of effort, but
hashtag no judgment. But want to find out why I don't feel the need to do that anymore when 2 years ago I did, then let's talk.
Let's talk. Yes. So tip number 2 though is hit your protein target. And I promise you that if you make a priority of hitting your protein goal for the day as your first goal, and then you can have whatever else you want as long as you ate your protein, I promise you, you are not going to end up eating as much of the other stuff as you think you will, because protein is so filling. It stabilizes blood sugar levels, and there are so many people that do not consume the bare minimum of protein that they should be eating on a daily basis. So there's a lot of ways that you can figure out your protein.
Andy. Go back to what you were doing, sweetheart. I'm always getting on him for not drinking enough water and not eating enough protein. And he's like, woman, how much protein do I need? And I'm like, well, how much do you weigh? How old are you? Let's break it down.
And you know how old he is.
I know. I like to educate him.
Yeah.
And then I tell him every day, it's always the same answer. Like, it's new information to him that he needs to get 70 to 80 grams of protein a day. Like, newsflash, I've been preaching this for a couple of years now. Anyways, we just josh with each other.
So for your protein intake, there's a lot of ways that you can determine it, and a lot of it is based on your exercise. So how much exercise are you doing?
Exercise, comment below, friends. Exercise. Who loves to get their sweat on? Who loves to work out? Who among you? Smash that heart button. Let us know if you're feeling these tips. Let us know if you were implementing these tips in your January. Who's excited to run to their deep freeze and throw out some processed food right after this call? Who's excited to run to their fridge to hit their exercise goal for the day? Who's in it? Come on, guys. Where are you? You're so quiet. It was the song. We should have done the song, Emma.
No, it wasn't the song. So hitting your protein target is minimum half your body weight in grams of protein. So half your body weight in grams of protein. So if you weigh, 100 pounds, nobody weighs 100 pounds, but if you weigh 100, some people weigh 100 pounds.
Do you know somebody?
If you weigh 100 pounds, you want at least 50 grams of protein a day, as an example. Okay, as an example, you want at least 50 grams of protein a day, up to as many grams as you weigh. So 50 to 100 grams if you were to weigh 100 pounds, right? As an example. So minimum. And I challenge you to start actually tracking how much protein you're eating in a day. And my guess is the majority of you probably aren't even hitting half your body weight in grams of protein.
That would be my guess as well, Elise. Yeah, so I'm no nutritionist and not personal trainer extraordinaire like you, but that would also be my guess based on the people that I talk to.
First, I go party with my daughter.
The best part is that she gets to go with her daughter.
Oh, the best part. Yes. Love it. So here's a cool benefit of protein intake. If you're somebody that is having trouble, maybe you're working out a ton, but you're having trouble building muscle, meaning you're not seeing the definition that you feel like you should be for the amount of effort you're putting in. It could be very much because what is happening? I cannot talk. It could be because you're not consuming enough protein. If you are not consuming enough protein, your body will resist building muscle. And so one of the easiest things you can do is increase your protein intake, because your body is going to be better at building muscle.
Yeah.
And then here's a tip.
Your body is better together with protein.
Yes. It's better together with us. It's better together with protein. And here's the other thing. When you're sitting down to a meal and you want to ensure that you're getting enough of the nutrients that your body needs and creating that satiety within your body so that you're eliminating cravings, eat your protein first.
That word.
Eat your protein first. And then eat your carbs, and then eat your fats. And I guarantee you that when you really focus on filling up on protein, you're probably going to not consume as many of the carbs and fat, which will also help with fat loss, because fat is twice the calories per serving as protein is. So that in and of itself will reduce your body fat. And instead of consuming an extra 500 calories a day, you're going to be reducing your calories, and you're also going to help your body build muscle, and you're also going to increase your satiety, and you're going to reduce cravings.
I love that word. Every time you say it, I don't think I've ever pronounced it like that out loud before. You're so confident. I love it. Say it again.
Yes. So you're saying hold off on the bread basket. I'm saying hold off on the bread basket, guys. Yes. Hold off.
Hold off on the bread
basket. I'm saying save the bread basket for after the meal instead of the first part of the meal. And I guarantee you, you're not going to eat as much bread on the bread until after. And guys, keep commenting, keep providing those responses so that we know you're here, and every comment you make, you're entered for our giveaway. So keep it up, keep it up.
Yeah.
Hold off on the bread until the end, until the end. That is what we're saying here. Hold off on the bread until the end.
We are not a no bread corporation. We're not a no bread zone. People, we love bread. I love bread. Emily, what's your favorite kind of bread?
Any kind.
Any kind of bread. Exactly. So we love bread. We are not against bread. Don't let it ever be said that Be Better Together is anti-bread.
Sandra, it's not a replay.
We're just saying. Make sure you're showing love and equalness to all your food groups first. That's all we're saying.
That's what we're saying. No, we're actually not saying that, Molly. We're saying show love to only one macronutrient, and that's protein. Show love to that first, and then you can love the others.
Protein is our favorite. We said it.
Yes. All right. So keep commenting, guys. Remember, we got a giveaway, and you have to comment to win, and every comment counts. And protein is so good for you. So what was tip number 1? Who
wants to comment first? Extra bonus points if you type it in first. Who's going to type it in first? We are streaming to 3 different places right now. So some of you might not see all the comments that are coming in, but I assure you that we are seeing all the comments that are coming in. So we are paying attention. We have eyes on all of our screens. We've got this covered. I got the coffee to help me focus for it. And we want to, that's right, make it count. That wasn't the first tip though, but I do love that comment. Cut out processed foods. She's got it. She's got it.
Selena. Cut out processed foods was tip number 1 as an easy way to increase fat loss and hit your goals. And what was tip number 2?
Cut it out scissors.
Cut out.
Number 2. Tip number 2.
Tip number 2. I feel like we're teachers right now, like waiting for our students to answer the test.
I know. So while we're waiting for our students to answer the test, you want me to tell you something fun that happened to my hair?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I bought this new shampoo for blonde people just to give it a try. Normally I use a clean non-toxin shampoo, and I love the way it makes my hair feel and look. But sometimes you're at the drugstore and you have a 32% off coupon, and they package stuff so fun. And it was in this shiny purple bottle, and it said 4 blondes. And it said, increase your tone in winter months, bring back your blonde highlights, and reduce.
Now we're rolling. Hit Protein Target. Yes, Selena. Yes, Carol. Hit Protein Target. Now we're rolling. We're rolling.
Okay. They just needed to hear the hair story. That was what was holding them back. Anyways, you can't see in the lighting here, but this shampoo made a streak of my hair white. Like bright white. And it's not a dye shampoo. It's not like you're not like dyeing your hair. It's just like this.
Well, for blonde, it would be bleaching, but.
Right. Yeah. Anyways, you can't probably tell it's bright white.
I cannot tell.
No, you can't tell in this lighting, but it's bright white, a streak of bright white hair.
So coming
all the way down from here, all the way to, it wasn't there yesterday. Just
show me a fan of shampoo.
What's that?
Do we like this shampoo? Do we like it?
So, I don't think so. I just don't think I'm a fan of the shampoo. It did something strange to my hair.
It does look okay. It looks okay from here. Just stay there. It looks fine from here. It looks fine from here. We all think it looks fine. Also, I don't know if you guys remember how Molly said she's gonna she's taking the poll for her ears and whether or not to pierce them.
Don't pierce ears, girls. Not yet.
And I bought her a special pair of earrings that match our Be Better logo with the tree that matches our logo. And you can only have them unless you pierce your ears.
Yes, she did call me this week with a bit of an ultimatum. So I'm currently hashing that over. What do you think about the earrings with my bright white streak of hair? I think they look super vibe. All right, so I'm so excited. We're almost wrapping it up here, and Emily's getting ready to share tip number 3. I love the comments. You guys all got it right. You guys were all on it to win it there. In it to win it. Tip number 3. Ooh, yes. She says, ooh, yes. Okay, awesome. Focus on building muscle. So this is a great tip for when you're trying to get fit, because you're trying to do all the things. You got all these goals. You're like, oh, I need to like get rid of my chicken wing arm. I want to tone up my abs. I got to eat right. And you're just like, wow, like, what do I think about? No, I'm doing a yoga. No, I'm doing a mini band. No, I'm going to be a weightlifter. No, I'm going to do this. And you're just going crazy with cardio and whatever. But why did you just like focused on one thing that works really well? Emily, why don't you tell us about this?
Yeah, so I'm going to give you guys 4 exercises that anyone can do, no matter what your fitness level is, that you can do every day at whatever fitness level you are at in order to build muscle. And I promise you, if all you have time for, if you're, still working out from home a ton, or even if you're going to the gym and you don't really know what to do, or you have limited time, anybody can do these 4 exercises. So exercise number 1, one of the best, these are the 4 best exercises to build muscle.
I'm here for it.
Okay, I'm going to put it on the screen as
I really hope that I'm currently doing one of these.
Exercise number 1 is, so these are the top 4 exercises to build muscle. Anybody can do it. The first one is squats. Squats. So this is one of the absolute best exercises to do. So if you're a beginner, you can do body weight squats. If you're working out at home and you don't have a ton of equipment, you can even do, weighted squats with canned food if you need to, or something heavy that you have in your house. Of course, dumbbells, cannot go wrong with dumbbells. You cannot go wrong. If you have more equipment, or if you're at a gym, you can do a barbell squat to increase based on what your fitness level is. But one of the best exercises you can do is a squat, because it is one of the best things you can do to tone and shape your legs, as well as increase your heart rate and wake up your body and make it kind of have that what's the word that I want? So basically tell your body to build muscle. It's one of the best. You look up at me. You're like, I don't know. I don't know. So squats. I know there's a lot of songs about him, and it's true. All the songs are true. Squats, nothing like them. Nothing like them.
Good old squat.
10 out of 10 do recommend.
Yeah, do recommend with weights as well, if you really want to round out that booty.
Yes. So beginner level would be body weight, all the way up to that expert fitness level where you're adding in barbell squats and you're going for load, or you're going for power, you're going for reps.
Okay.
What?
Like this girl right here. You can do it like this girl. I'm pointing at you. It took me a minute to get my pointer correctly there, but I'm pointing at you if you want to go expert level.
Oh, expert.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, everybody. Did you know that our very own?
Well,
our very own Alicia over here has a live workout coaching that you can do with her? Did you know that?
Yeah, well, I'm not really
You know
doing
that you could, did you know that you can work out with her on the website? You don't know what I'm talking
Well, I
about.
stopped doing. I mean,
I
when
love this
yeah,
moment so
I
much
work
right
out.
now. Can I even tell you how much I love this awkward moment between us right now, live in front of everyone? No, over on TE website, Emily.
Oh, that one. I think you're talking about Workout Wednesdays. I was like, I'm not doing that. I mean, I had not. Ugh.
But they can still go and get it and watch you and do it with you.
They can. Yes, they can. Yes. Yes. If you want to do a weightlifting plan, I have
Girl, step
video.
into your power over here. You are a workout bad girl. You know, I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I'm just saying she's amazing. She's amazing. She's a personal trainer. And you need to listen to her because she knows what she's talking about. That's what I'm saying. And you can actually go watch her work out and pick her workout plan. You can totally do that.
Yeah,
But
if you guys have gym equipment, like real gym
don't,
equipment,
don't reach out to her about it because I will tell you where it is. And she's a little confused about it still. So we will, I'll talk to you later about that.
All right. Exercise number 2 is a press of some kind, meaning overhead press of some kind. So there's different ways that you can do that. But basically, dumbbell press, shoulder press. I mean, you could even get fancy and do an Arnold press, but basically a press of some kind. Wall balls, if you have the ability to do a wall ball, if you have the ability to do a throw, anything where you're reaching your arms overhead and then back down is one of the best exercises you can do to build muscle, also to accelerate that heart rate. And it's one of those motions that we don't do a lot. And it is one of the best exercises we can do for long-term, just kind of wellness and tone and definition in our upper body.
Smash that heart button if you love wall balls and you can say it 10 times fast. I can't.
Oh my goodness. That was exercise number 2.
That was number 3.
That was number 3.
Wait, help us.
No, squats.
Focus.
Squats and a press of some kind. Okay. So that was exercise number 2. Exercise number 3 is
I'm guessing
a row.
Wow, I was not going to go there. I love
a row. So any kind of row. And this is one of the best things you can do to actually correct posture. So postural issues where, you know, as you get older and you start to kind of slouch and we're sitting at our desk all day and we start to have rounded shoulders, one of the best things you can do is strengthen your back muscles. And a row with dumbbells, with straps, with, with a barbell, any kind of row that you have the ability to do is one of the best exercises you can do. And if you want to think like minimum amount of reps or maximum, and maybe you don't really have a plan that you're following, do about 10 to 15 reps of each of these. Yeah. 10 to 15 reps of each of these. You cannot go wrong. And then of course, increase your reps or increase your weight to make it, easier, more difficult or whatever you need to do. 10 to 15 reps of rows.
Love the rows. I love the rows. I do. I do really love the rows. We have a rower machine in our basement. We do.
I mean, that is a row. It's literally.
That's a literal rowing machine. But
that's a literal rowing machine. I mean, you could do that as well. I was thinking more of the exercise, the motion of rowing, but you could literally row. Why not? You could literally row too.
Yeah, go for it. So this is a very user-friendly list that Emily has compiled for you because you don't have to own a rowing machine. You don't even have to have a gym membership. You just have to have a couple free weights. That's all you got to do. Just something heavy that you can hold and lift and row and really press that scapula. Put your shoulders down and then press your scapula in the back, really focus and row back like that. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it.
And exercise number 4, as far as the best muscle building exercises, is push-ups.
I knew it. I knew push-ups were going to be on there. So Emily and I like to talk a lot about what we do because we're on the same page. We're totally on the same page. I, however, have to say that I was not completely positive on what her 4 favorite workout moves were going to be. I knew that was going to be on there. I knew it.
And here's what I'll say about push-ups is so many people do them wrong because they're trying to prove to themselves that they can do it on their toes because it's a pride thing. Yeah. And especially I'm talking to you guys, especially guys, you do the push-ups on your toes because you think like, oh, I don't need to be on my knees. And your push-ups are wonky. You're not getting the range and depth that you need. Your low back is hanging. You're not tucking that pelvis. There's so much injury that long-term you're going to start noticing by doing it incorrectly. So everybody, I challenge you to start doing push-ups on your knees first. Really have that locked in and dialed in before you progress to your toes, because then if you do it the other way around, you're going to have bad form and bad habits, and it's going to be really hard to break those.
Mm-hmm. It's just, yes, true. Amen. And I, speaking from personal experience, had to really focus for a while on getting my posture correct when I did the good old fashioned push-up. So please do that. Yes. No injuries. We're an injury-free zone over here.
Feel your back. Knees first, Selena, knees first. I always tell people there's no pride in doing it wrong just to prove to yourself that you can do it. There's no shame in doing it on your knees. Heck, half the time I do push-ups on my knees when I'm doing something that I'm trying to develop specifically, or a tricep focus, or something a little bit different. And I know that I won't get the full range. I will lose the quality of the push-up if I do it on my toes. And why are we worried so much about it's a pride thing? I really think so.
Oh, pride is huge in all areas of our life, including weight loss, because instead of admitting to ourselves what maybe we did wrong, or we're Alici's having troubles over there.
That was an amazing segue. Wow. But you made me laugh so much, and I was trying to swallow my tea.
I don't know what I was saying.
Segue.
Saying anymore. Anyways, my point was really valid. It was super valuable. Comment value below for that comment. I never made it to say because it was so good.
Oh my goodness. Lose the pride. And I think if that's our takeaway today, it's lose the pride.
Yeah. That could totally be our takeaway, because we just sometimes we just wing it over here. We had a different takeaway, but that one seems better. So let's go with it. Take away the pride, lose the pride, girl. So we love those tips, and we want you to feel hopeful right now and encouraged, not discouraged, but like, hey, I can be a little bit better this month. I can maybe hit my goals a little bit better. I can maybe stop restricting myself and being so hard on myself. And I can actually find a plan that really works for me for the long term, instead of thinking about it in these month mindset timeframes and all these fad diets and restriction diets. Just follow a couple simple steps. Just start implementing into your life. Just start streamlining some things. Start adding in some clean living tools and nutrition. If you need ideas on that, we got ideas for you. And then just kind of relax and let it work for you. It's going to be an amazing February, friends.
It's going to be an amazing February. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that's it. That's the 3 easy ways to increase fat loss and to really target and dial in your goals this month. And I know it's something that anyone can do. Anyone can do. Anyone. I don't care where you are on the range of experience or health or fitness. Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do those 3 things. Those were so easy.
So easy. It is quiet without the music. You're right, Molly. Because now I feel like I want to play music to pump it up, and now I'm like, I have nothing to do. Yeah, I know.
So we got some things to work through in the music department, just because we don't want to step on any Facebook toes of music property rights. But we love our theme song, guys. You can still sing it in your head with us, because we're still better together. And it's not about what you're doing. It's about what you're living. And whatever the words are that I've sung a million times, I can never remember.
Oh my word. Yes. Oh my word.
You do our
Fit and Fabulous February. Yes, Carol. Fit and Fabulous February. That is what it's all about. So,
Molly knows what I'm talking about. She's doing your workouts, Emily.
well, Molly, I know what you're talking about, but I thought you were talking about Workout Wednesday.
Yeah, no.
Because you said you could work out with me live, and that was literally a live workout.
Was.
Yeah. So I think your setup was a little off. I think it
Yeah.
was a little confusing.
That's what I was talking about.
anyways, yes, you can work out with me for some really good strength training workouts too. So that is a separate thing that is amazing, and you should totally do it. And Selena is doing it. And yes, tell us, share the journey with us, Selena. Like make sure you take photos and track your progress. And I'm sure you're going to see tremendous results. Cool. Well, we're going to pick a winner from one of our amazing comments. As always, we have a giveaway. A winner. Do you want to do it, Melanie?
Sure. Were you spinning the wheel over there, my friend, my sister friend, or should
I? Well, I always just scroll and,
Yeah, it's a cool style because I was really zoning with you today and I wasn't doing my normal writing it down, putting it in my little kid firefighter hat over here. I wasn't really on top of that. So if you'd like to banter for a couple of minutes, I can go scroll through and write all those names down. Or you can do it your way, your old-fashioned way. I like it.
Yeah, I just scroll and don't look. And then whoever I land on, that's the winner.
Yeah.
Easy.
Do it.
Easy. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm not looking, but I am looking at you. And the winner is Carol.
Woo! Wow. Hey, Carol. Are you still here? Are you still with us? You got to be live to win.
You do got to be live to win. You got to comment that you are here and you are present to win, and you will win, and we will message you what you won. Thank you, as always, for watching.
Will message us that you saw the comment and that you would like to receive your money.
Yay! She sees it. She sees it. She's in it. All right, Carol, send us a message and we'll tell you what you won. And now this is the point where we would play our music, and it would be amazing and fun.
Amazing.
But we're not doing that today. So, woot! All right. As always, if you're watching the replay, let us know. Hit replay. As always, drop the word value if you get value from what we just shared. And as always, have an amazing rest of your day.
Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. We're better together because of you. Because of you. So go make the rest of your Thursday awesome. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.